your eyes on me. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your eyes on me. Bello on the bello on the
Oh, man. So, ready?
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on? It's Jay.
This is big.
This is Lit Logic. We are on episode 64.
64.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Old Block. Shout out to Old Block.
Here we go.
Rest in peace, Vaughn. If you know,
So,
you know.
today's topic is about the rapper, The Baby, and his controversial comments that he
He's
made.
in hot water, y'all.
So,
Hot water. They talking about cancellation. Question mark? How you feeling about this, Jay?
I mean, it's expected.
Or do you mean expected from him, or just expected in general for somebody to come out?
Once you go at the LGBT community, the response is usually swift and it doesn't really end good. So,
It never ends good.
yeah, so just a little backstory. The rapper The Baby was performing, I believe was the Rolling Loud
Yeah, Rolling Loud.
down in Miami,
Yep.
and he
And not to cut you off, if y'all want to go, there's a video on YouTube. You know, go check it out.
I'm gonna play the shit.
Oh, you gonna play? Hey, even better.
Yeah,
Get it on lit. Get it on lit.
I'm gonna play what he said, but yeah, I mean, down in Miami, he said some stuff, and now it's coming down the bottom. So I'm gonna let y'all hear, if you haven't already, some of the stuff.
Viewers,
He was saying-
discretion is advised.
It's always, yeah, it's really wise. But that's not it.
And to throw a little, not to throw any more, you know, a backstory into a backstory, there are rappers that were actually backing The Baby on this. Rappers like Louisiana rapper Little Boozy and ATL rappers on T.I. actually was on, you know, The Baby side with this.
Yeah.
And there was a couple, I think a couple others. I'm not pretty much sure, if, you know, but those two were the main two that were, you know, backing The Baby, you know, on his Rolling Loud tour antics. And there was a couple artists, well, a lot of artists that took to their Instagrams and social media and was not having it. But before we get into that, we're going to play this video.
Let me play this.
Oh, technical difficulties. Hold on, y'all.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, and even the sexually transmitted diseases. It'll make you die 2-3 weeks with a cell phone like that. They give you pussy smell like water. Put your cell phone like that.
This where it got weird.
Suck a nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone like that.
Like, why did it go there?
Keep it fucking real.
Why did it go there? But how did it go from pussy smelling like water to sucking dick in the parking lot? Like, I didn't understand where did it go?
Like, that whole statement was just weird to me. Like, I didn't know where he was going with this.
I mean,
Like,
you know what? It was weird, but I want to use a better word. It was just uncalled for. Like,
my thing is this: like, why would you even say it? And my only logical conclusion is that he seen somebody suck a dick in the parking lot, and he felt some type of way. That's the only way I can get it from.
I'm not coming.
He was down there in Miami. He see some nigga suck somebody's dick, and he felt some type of way about it because it's too. That whole thing was too specific. Like there was no that was not random. Like that ain't no everyday situation. He seen that shit. So he felt some type of way. So he wanted to let people know, like, hey. But I mean,
I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. I just don't know why.
Yeah, to me it just don't make, like, it didn't make sense to even come out like that. Like, even with like the whole HIV thing, like, even if that wasn't what he was getting
Knowing
at.
that's a sensitive topic in that community, That's a very sensitive topic.
Well, I mean, it wasn't really like a lot of his stuff was kind of like indirect. Like it wasn't like toward like people took it as all right. He talking about gay people.
Okay.
It wasn't nothing like all right. He just said a motherfucker was sucking dick in the parking lot, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
Which to me, it's not the worst thing you could have said. Mm-hmm. But you know, they take no shorts.
Yeah.
So anything is coming off
like no expense on that ass.
Anything that comes off like sort of disrespectful is total like disrespect. Like, you can't go against that whole thing because it's a whole movement.
Yeah.
So anything like as far as like Fortune 500 companies, like regular businesses and all that stuff, you can't do anything like against that like community because
you can't
you're gonna
say
feel the wrath.
Shit. You can't say shit.
The whole thing is, motherfuckers is too sensitive. I'm just talking about like as a whole. Like this whole, I don't know what it is that's been going on over the last decade. But like shit has just been like motherfuckers is too sensitive. Not even just with them, like with a lot of other people.
Yeah.
Like
I understand that.
You know, we grew up a little different. We grew up on shit like fucking the Boondocks, South Park, shit that was always like, you know, disrespectful and shit like that.
Yeah, because it was funny. Because you pick fun at yourself.
Yeah,
you know,
it was funny. You gotta be able to laugh at yourself. Not saying that was a laughable situation, but you can't take everything to the heart. Like I can see if he went a little bit more vulgar, a little bit more just what he said wasn't to me like that crazy to get the type of response that he got.
Yeah, I don't think it was that bad. Like he didn't. I don't think he. I mean, he did. Like I said, he crossed the line what he said, but I don't think he crossed the line to the point where you got to cancel the man's career.
I don't think the man's career going to.
No, but I'm just saying, you know how that starts. You know, it just
he got a few shows canceled. Like they canceled. He had a thing in the UK that they took him off. They took him off the.
They support. You know,
Lollapalooza shit.
Yeah.
They took him off the governor's ball shit in New York.
Shit.
So yeah, so he's been, and I think that was more so fear of catching wreck for not doing it.
Yeah.
Than doing it for we support you and what you guys got going on, blah blah blah. It's a fear. It's a fear thing because now if you do play him knowing that the stuff that he said, now you liable to catch that wreck too.
Yeah. So
to avoid catching wreck, we're like, bro, we're just gonna remove you off the show, basically. So
because they're not trying to lose money either.
Yeah.
Because they bring him there. Granted, people are gonna come see him, but there's still gonna be people out there probably protesting. So that's gonna lose money because the cops gonna get called. And then you may have to shut the shit down. You know, that's big money. Those people lose millions of dollars. That's probably millions of dollars they'll lose if they still would have had that.
It's more so just losing money in a whole.
Well, yeah, because after that thing is over,
some people just don't care. Some people the shit gonna get supported with anyway. Like I know Chick-fil-A was catching wreck for not I had a brain for it. For not displaying like the whole Pride thing during Pride Month. Like it was catching wreck for that. And
but it's like, is that a must? Like everybody, like every business has to?
I feel like businesses feel like they have to in order, because if you don't, then it's like you're going against them.
But do they do that for Black History Month? And I'm not even saying that to be like that, but I don't see CVS got a shitload of Black History Month shit. You know, I see the same shit on Martin Luther King here and there. Like Walmart, they don't do Black History Month shit. You know, like I'm just saying, like it should be the same thing with everybody. Like,
but it's not going to, you know,
it's not
to get you know too political and shit like that.
Not.
But
because I have friends that are, gay. I have no, like I said, I have no problem with that community.
It was never that. We just know that what's really going on. Like, you know, a lot of that stuff is done just for fear of retribution of, you know, all right, if you don't do certain shit, then you know, now you're going against the grain, basically.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, there's probably companies that genuinely care and other stuff, but
because there's probably owners of those companies that may be, or you know, they probably have.
But
family,
in that same breath, it goes that way too. A lot of them is doing this to cover their ass. So
yeah, because like you said, it saves the revenue.
Just as much as there's probably people that support, there's probably people just doing it to make sure they cover their ass, which I get. So after this whole shit with him, you know, making the comments that he made, I wanted to get back to something because he mentioned something about, you know, the whole HIV/AIDS shit, and like I said, he never said nothing like retaining it towards
the community,
to a certain community. So some people took it as that, but you know, other people have had the disease besides, you know, gay people. And regardless of the fact, it's kind of disrespectful to those people as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, because it's, you know, it's still a disease. No one's happy to have it, whatever the case may be, and trying to feel like some sense of like superiority because you don't have it, because you said you don't have no HIV/AIDS, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Put a cell phone light near, blah blah blah.
Yeah, that statement, you know, like I said, the whole statement.
Yeah, you could have had a fan out there that's dealing with that type of stuff every
that
day.
That came to see you and supported you.
You could have fans out there that, you know, got that type of stuff, and to hear that from somebody that you're a fan of, like, it's leave a bad taste in your mouth. Like,
it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. It's like, dude, I listen to your music, and it's like,
honestly, bro, like once you're in a position where the spotlight is on you, you gotta watch how you maneuver and the shit that you say.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of these artists don't get that, and I feel like their mouths, their social media, get them in trouble for silly shit that they don't even have to say out loud. Like, I get freedom of speech. I'm all for freedom of speech. Right. But there's just certain shit that you should just keep to your fucking self. Like, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody cares to hear about that. Keep that between you and your homeboys. Like, nobody give a fuck.
Yeah,
like, I didn't care to hear for that. Like, if I went to the concert, how much you think those tickets probably cost?
I don't even know.
Let's just say it was probably $100 and something.
It wasn't even just for him. It was for it was a whole big show with a whole bunch of artists.
But I'm just saying, like, I say if I paid $100 something and I came to see that nigga and whoever else, I didn't pay to hear that shit.
Right.
I don't care about your thoughts on that, man. Like, that's your personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that to yourself. Knowing that it's a sensitive topic, and it's not like he didn't know. This is the one thing I hate when people try to justify. He knew. And I get, like I said, freedom of speech, but you knew. And you knew what kind of backlash you was going to get. But at the same time, I just think he just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just what it is. There's no other explanation for it. He didn't give a fuck. So
he's giving a fuck now.
Yeah, because the pockets hurt, and that's cool. He can repent.
He gave out an apology.
Because you know what I'm saying, he can repent because, like you say, he made a mistake. He realized that he just should have just kept it to himself.
So this is the apology that he gave out. Social media moves so fast that people want to demolish you before you even have an opportunity to grow, educate, learn from your mistakes. As a man who has had to make his own way from very different circumstances, having people I know publicly work against me, knowing that I needed was education on these topics and guidance has been challenging. I appreciate the many people who came to me with kindness, who have reached out to me privately to offer me wisdom, education, and resources. That's what I needed, and that was what was received. I want to apologize to the LGBTQ community for my hurtful and triggering comments I made. Again, I apologize for my misinformed comments about HIV/AIDS, and I know education is the important. I know that education is important. Love to all. God bless. So,
do you feel like he's sincere? Do you feel like that apology was sincere?
No. I feel like he's saying it because it has to be said.
I don't even like doing this. I'm gonna go 50-50 on it. I felt like the first part of it where he said people reached out to him with kindness and gave him knowledge, I felt like he was sincere about that. That's
Yeah,
my
I'm pretty sure that happened.
I was about to say, I feel like he was sincere, but the second part with the God bless, I just like I could have did without him. That's just something I could have did without, bro. Don't bring God into this situation. Like, you did this on your own. Don't bring him into that. Like, I'm sorry. No. Like, that apology, I felt like part of it was sincere. But that other part, I felt like it was just like some throw-on stuff.
It's to be expected because, you know, now you had these shows canceled on you, and now so I want to apologize. Like after that first happened, he had got on Instagram and tried to explain himself, but I feel like he was just digging like a deeper hole.
Yeah, a lot of times that happens, but not just to him, but a lot of times that happens to a lot of celebrities. Like when they know they fucked up because they don't get the reaction that they thought they was gonna get, they go straight to social media and say some bullshit and try to backtrack and justify what they said instead of just saying the one thing they should have just said. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's it. Let's just start off with an apology. You don't gotta backtrack. It makes it worse when you backtrack because then you know why? Because the truth start coming out even more.
Yeah.
If truth start coming out even more, so just apologize, regroup. People gonna talk. Let them talk. Think about what the fuck you need to think about, and then say what you gotta say.
I mean, he said the apology, so you know whether some people feel like it's sincere or not. The fact that he put something out there, you know, now once this blows over or whatever, because eventually it's gonna blow over.
Yeah,
he gonna be back to doing shows or whatnot, and then he be back to making.
He's gonna have to.
Definitely.
I'm not saying he's gonna have to, but he most likely he may. I don't know. He may apologize before every show he do.
I hope not. You already made your apology.
But some people, you know, that it's that guilt. They just feel because and you wanna know why? Because he knew he shouldn't have said it.
I don't think it's no guilt. He don't seem like the type to
feel guilty about shit.
Not some shit that he said.
Well, he kind of have to feel guilty. If
I don't think it's guilt. It's just, you know, you gotta save face. Like, all right, let me put this apart because I'm losing shows, so now I'm losing some money. So let me go out here and make this, you know, at least make it like an attempt to make amends. So, because, you know, regardless of the fact people make mistakes, blah, 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 you either keep holding grudges about it or you want to, you know, forgive it and
say
then
your
move on.
piece and just move on.
That's all. So,
yeah.
I mean,
he said his piece, but as due time goes, you'll see. That's what I have to see if people still fuck with him or not.
Yeah, people still fuck with Chris Brown.
Yeah, you know
people,
what?
People
You know, and I'm happy you said that because the baby's actually best friend. What is it? 40 Vegas? Stunner Vic?
I don't know who you know about.
I'm sorry. Sorry if I'm getting your name wrong, my guy, but he actually went to Twitter or Instagram on his story after Chris Brown, you know, said something about, you know, I don't know word for word, but more in the range of, man, do your show and get the fuck off the stage. That's basically what Chris Brown said. And you know, the baby's best friend, that is a rap artist, he took right back to Chris Brown. He said, man, you a woman beater. He said, you basically, in his words, he said that you beat bitches. That's what he said. He was like, you can't talk because you beat females. How do you feel about that?
I mean, the two things aren't related.
They're not. But how do you feel about how you feel?
Well, niggas always going to dig up your shit that you did.
Absolutely.
And when they trying to get at you. So I mean, it comes with the territory. I mean, it's something. What happened years ago. So I mean, it's expected. He probably expected like anytime some shit go, you know, they gonna bring that shit up.
Oh.
So it's something you gotta live with for the rest of your life. So it's like this. It's something that he gonna have to deal with probably the rest of his life. So if that shit ain't stopped Chris Brown, you know what I mean, this shit ain't going.
No, because females still go to the show. I mean,
yeah.
You know, some females blame Rihanna.
There's people that just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, bro. They
don't care about none of that shit. They don't care about what he said about whatever community.
Just sing the song.
They fuck with the music.
Just sing the song.
They fuck with him as an artist. So, you know, regardless of the fact, you know, he's always gonna have a fan base.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it just affects certain demographics. Like him with getting these shows canceled. But there's gonna be people that don't cancel this shit.
Yeah. It's gonna be venues, you know, that
Yeah,
like
there's gonna be people that is. There's gonna be people that don't care about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm trying to make money and you trying to make money, so we can make money together. Because regardless how anybody feel about whatever, when it comes to business and money, all that shit get pushed to the side.
All that shit get pushed aside.
All that shit get pushed to the side. So
Absolutely. It's sad to say, but
it is, man. The only way that, you know, it affects some shit is if you affect the pockets.
yeah. If you get nobody to go to the concert, then yeah, but other than that, there's people still gonna go to the concert because, like you said, there's people that don't give a fuck about nothing he said. Just play the music. Do the shit. That's it. Just do the shit. Like, do the shit. We don't care about you. What they like. I mean, it's certain situations I do want to hear certain people, you know. But in this case, man, you really could have kept that to yourself.
Yeah,
like
honestly, there was really no need.
Like if it's something political, yeah, I'm all, you know, freedom of speech.
My whole thing is usually when people do that type of shit, and they tell you to put like a light or something in the air, because back in the day you used to put your lighter up.
Yeah.
But now you know you got your cell phone light and do that stuff. Usually they do that shit to get you hyped. For stuff like who getting hyped about talking about sucking dick in the parking lot?
I'm not.
Like,
I'm not
like,
at all.
Soon as you, if I was there, as soon as you would have said that dumb shit, I probably would have been like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, I didn't come to hear that shit.
Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing here?
It's like his set was done. Just get off stage. Like, say thank you. And get off stage. Like, keep that to yourself. I bet you he keep it to himself now. Like, shit.
Yeah, he ain't gonna go against the grain like that.
No, I mean, he'd be a fool if you do that.
All the things you could have said.
All the damn things.
You could have been like, you out here getting money, put your cell phone light up. You know, if you out here, you know, you grinding, put your, you come with you
Team
not
no sleep, put the
you not sucking dick in the parking lot, like
it's like whoa,
fellas, if you not sucking, I'm like what?
This fool is tripping. I was fooling y'all. These was jokes. Like, that's basically what he did.
Oh,
I'm fooling y'all. This is jokes, damn it.
So I hope he, you know, because he's still, you know, he's still a black man. So you know, I hope he take from this, learn from it, be better.
Like you said, I hope he, like you said, he got educated. Hope, like you said, take from it, learn from it. Just keep it to yourself. That's the moral of the story, man. Keep it to yourself or with close friends.
Yeah, man. Leave them alphabet people alone, because you always gonna catch wreck when you go against the grain like that. Always.
Just stop it. Just stop.
Yeah, man. And the community as a whole, stop being sensitive to shit. Like, this was something that you could have felt some type of way. I get it. But there's certain shit that be going on that, you know, don't gotta be taken so, you know, like, learn to laugh at yourself.
Yeah, I laugh at myself.
I laugh at myself all the time.
I do silly shit sometimes. So you be amazed. That's silly shit. I'm sorry.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Oh, man. But listen, y'all already know what to do, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that other shit. You know, the same shit I say at the end of every episode. So,
you know what? I'm going to just throw this out there, man. We just want to say, man, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all, the fans, the people that watch our stuff.
I'm looking forward to this next episode. So,
yeah. Oh, man.
I'm going to be real conflicted when it comes to this next episode. So. Yeah, you already know what's going on.
Santana. Ma, I've been hugging the block. I'm telling you, when he dropped that song, that place gonna go fucking crazy. And for y'all that don't know, man, the verse battle tomorrow, Dipset versus Locks. And you already know yours truly are gonna do an episode.
Yeah, y'all know how we get down.
You know how we get down. Jay, I already know how you feel about this, but I'm gonna ask on camera. Who you got?
And I'm gonna tell you, like I said to everyone else, if has been asking me this, I can't choose.
You can't just. It has to be one thing as the determined factor. And I know what you're gonna say.
You're not gonna know until I'm not gonna be able to get an answer until we do the episode.
I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna be like, it's song placement, and I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But there has to be a determined, like there has to be something that be like, this puts them over the top of them.
I can't choose it because both of them have been like a huge like influence like in my life growing up.
That's respect.
Like I fuck with them, like the Lox, G Unit, Dipset, Mobb Deep, who else? State Property, Wu-Tang, like all them like groups that have been such a hard and it's hard to choose.
I'm gonna tell you, Dipset gonna lose if Cam play that cookies and apple juice.
Oh, yeah, I'm turning shit
Don't
off.
play that shit, Cam.
He not
Cam, don't play that. Cam, don't play that shit.
He not gonna play. He don't need to play.
Bro, I didn't think they was gonna play Mo to the E to the.
I knew they was gonna play
No,
that.
I swear.
I knew they was gonna play that. Come on now.
No, because she could have played any other
Like,
song, bro.
Come on, bro.
Nah.
I knew that was going. I was waiting for it.
No, I wasn't. I was mad. You see my face. I'm like, this shit.
Just is like I was waiting for sexual seduction, Snoop. I'm still mad about that.
Come on, D-O-double-G. Damn, we was waiting for that.
I was waiting all night for that.
Shout out to Apple Music for putting it on the playlist anyway. So they put it on the playlist anyway. And definitely when these versus battles come out, definitely go check them out. The list is on Apple Music, so you can follow along with us while check out the music.
Apple Music don't be having the matchups.
They don't have a map. Yeah, it's like
They just put whatever songs is
that's just played, but they put them in random.
It's two of them bitches. I'm sorry, y'all. That shit just pissed me off. But yeah. But anyway, until next time, I'm Jay.
I'm Big.
This is Lit Logic. Catch y'all next time.